Good morning. I jumped the gun a little bit and I have already made my coffee. It's cooling down right in front of me, but I wanted to do it just kind of a quicker synopsis rather than these long form videos. So for this coffee today, I finally lowered the dosage just a little bit, 18.6. I was aiming for a extraction that was going to give the flavors a little bit more room to really show themselves. We're aiming for watermelon. That's what we're aiming for. So to do that, I kept the decent espresso basket for fast, more even extraction for these light roasts. Also kept the puck screen because that was useful for maintaining pressure. And I did the same strategy where I keep this ramp at half instead of letting it go all the way up. I think it worked really, really well. I'm gonna wait for the siren to go by. 1 second. Anyways, I kept this only at half. I didn't let the ramp go all the way up to full pressure. And then I used the valve to just open the valve a little bit. And that was the only thing I was changing to control pressure. And this shot only got up to 6 bars of pressure. Normally that's not what I'm aiming for in general as like a standard practice. But for this coffee, because we're looking for that lighter shot, I think this might actually hit the nose right on the head. A 6 bar shot is going to be a lot more a lot looser, a lot, more like tea. It's not going to be as strong and intense as a 9 bar shot of pressure. 9 bar of pressure shot. Can you tell? I have not had my coffee yet this morning. And we're having it in my Star Wars mug today because it's better that way. Okay. Oh yeah. 6 bars of pressure was the move. This is way better. Okay. I like that a lot. Oh, these are so good beans. There's so much personality. Vietnam beans, they're really good. If you ever see a bag and you haven't had them before, pick up a bag. Go to your local coffee shop and ask them for their Vietnam beans. Okay. Mouthfeel, very pleasant, not too light and tea. This has got a very good balanced TDS. This is just a really balanced shot. It hits you, it's bright in the front. It's not super intense or punchy. Again, 6 bars of shot. I keep saying 6 bars of shot. What is that? Not a thing. 6 pressure, 6 bars. Wow. We're gonna keep having coffee. Hold on. Take another sip and figure this out. The black tea and the raspberry are like right on the money. This has the right texture for watermelon. And at this point, I'm trying to see what else is missing to really get watermelon and what watermelon would taste like in a coffee. Like, I wonder why they picked that, And I think it just was because they probably pulled a shot that had that just light, pleasant, like soft, sort of balanced situation. I mean, fruits are a great way to describe different coffee. It's not like apple. It's not, I don't think it's cherry. It's not stone fruit, like plum or peach or anything. It's not any of those. Yeah, it's really not peachy. Raspberry is like really, really solid, but it's not like a really tart raspberry. It's like if you were to do chocolate covered raspberries, but just have the raspberry part of that. That's kind of what this is. That's smooth, very soft, very pleasant. I keep using the word pleasant. That's really what this is to me. It's pleasant. That's not a tasting note, but that's what it is. But I think if they did a honey process, this would be a lot sweeter and a lot more similar to Kenya beans or Ethiopia beans, but it doesn't have that sweetness. It doesn't have that like fermentation process to it. And so that's kind of what makes it different. I really like this. I think if I wanted to change anything, I don't want to change grind size. If I grind too much finer, it's going to mess with the pressure build, and it's also going to mess with the flavors in a way that's going to make them sharper. I don't really need them to be sharper. So grind size is going to stay. The Decent basket is extracting really well. I could swap it out to Bizarre and see what happens, but I like the Decent so far. The Bizarre is going to choke up the flavors a little bit more, and I don't really want that to happen, so I do think the Decent is good. However, I think the bigger thing, that the most like potential for good impact, is taking off the screen. So right now, there's a screen on top of the puck, and it's a dispersion screen, and it helps the water distribute evenly, and it also helps build up pressure. I could take that off. I risk it running a really low pressure shot if that's the only thing I change, because now you've taken that layer of resistance away. But if I do a minus the screen but have it, and also do a shorter pre-infusion, that could work if those are the only two things that change. I think I can, I mean, now I know, like, I can, this is a fine coffee to even under extract a little bit. It's not going to be crazy. So even if I don't get all the way up to 9 bars of pressure, so what? Like with these beans, it doesn't matter. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my coffee. And you should too. Go get some more coffee and see what you find today.